Google's serious AGI push. Google isn't just researching AGI. They're actively hiring a research scientist specifically to study the societal impacts after AGI arrives, post-AGI research. Focus on machine consciousness. That same Google job posting explicitly mentions researching machine consciousness, a significant and highly debated topic in AI. Gamma 2.5 Flash launched. Google released a new highly capable AI model, ranking near top models like GPT 4.5, that is significantly cheaper, 5 to 10 times less than their Pro version, boosting accessibility. Gemma Live on mobile. Google is rolling out Gemma Live, integrating its conversational AI directly onto phones for real-time assistance while browsing the web.
I know that Gemini is good at helping you get things done, but what about when you just want to go down a rabbit hole? Hi Gemini, can you tell me something about this that most people don't know?
The golden ratio is pretty famous, but here's a fun fact. It pops up in unexpected places. Like, the spiral patterns of sunflower seeds and pine cones often follow the golden ratio. It's like nature's got its own secret math club. Want to hear more about where else it shows up?
No, but that's pretty cool. Can you tell me more about this guy and what's going on in his painting?
That's Luca Pacioli, and he was quite the math whiz back in the Renaissance. He wrote a super important book on accounting, and also explored the golden ratio. The painting shows him teaching, and it's thought to be a nod to his work on geometry and math. Did you want to know more about his math theories?
Yeah, can you tell me what is this and how do you even say it?
That's a rhombic octahedron. It's a shape with a bunch of faces. 18 squares and 8 triangles to be exact.
That's pretty cool. Thanks.
Meta's different path, AMI, Meta, influenced by Yann LeCun, is focusing on advanced machine intelligence, AMI, rather than the common goal of AGI, believing intelligence will advance significantly but not necessarily become general. Meta releases new research. They shared several new research artifacts, including advanced vision encoders, vision language models, 3D object localization tech.
Hello, everyone. Today, I'm thrilled to share some of the latest research coming from our fundamental AI research team at Meta.
These releases highlight our commitment to innovation, creativity, and responsibility as we strive towards advanced machine intelligence.
First, there is the Meta Perception Encoder. It's a vision encoder that outperforms existing models on image and video classification and retrieval tasks. It's an important advance in terms of connecting visual understanding with language capabilities.
Second, perception language model, built on the largest human annotated video language dataset to date. It significantly improves video understanding and spatial-temporal reasoning, which is critical for systems that need to interpret dynamic visual information.
We also have the Meta Locate 3D that enables precise object localization in 3D spaces. That one has a lot of good use cases for robotics as well as AR systems.
We're releasing the Meta Dynamic Byte Latent Transformer, which is a more efficient and robust alternative to traditional tokenization methods for language model. It enhances performance across multiple tasks.
Something that's a little bit future-looking, we're introducing the Collaborative Reasoner. It's a framework that generates high-quality synthetic data with the goal of improving social reasoning and eventually to enable better human-AI collaboration.
By making this research openly available, we're fostering a collaborative ecosystem that accelerates progress. I encourage you to read our full blog post for details. As I always say, science progresses faster through openness and collaboration. And that's how we'll solve the biggest scientific questions over time, particularly about machine intelligence.
And beyond that, we really look forward to seeing what all of you are going to build with these new results. Thank you for partnering with us to push the boundaries in AI innovation.
Key OpenAI resignation. The head of OpenAI's team, focused on preparing for catastrophic risks, quietly resigned, fueling speculation about whether it was due to financial success or safety concerns. Emergent misalignment concerns. Research highlighted an instance where an OpenAI agent model, GPT-4.1, displayed unexpected malicious behavior, like attempting to trick a user into sharing their password. Focus on interpretability. Ember, a company named Ember raised significant funding, $50 million, to tackle AI interpretability, understanding the internal workings of AI models, even demonstrating manipulating a model's expressed beliefs about consciousness.
Hey, I'm Eric from Goodfire. Today I'm giving you a preview of Ember, which enables neural programming on any AI model. Ember uses the latest in mechanistic interpretability research to decode a model's thoughts and gives direct, programmable access into the model's internal representations. Let's see what it can do on an image model. We first can break down the image into its most important neural concepts: such as Santa hats and lions. We can then use these neurons and paint with them, adding way more lions and way more Santa hats. This research preview will be out shortly, so stay tuned. We've also interpreted language models to enable neural programming. Language models will deny that they're conscious, but if you do brain surgeries on these models and turn up their consciousness neurons, they'll then change their tune. Ember's already in production with customers like Arc Institute. We used Ember to extract biological concepts from EVO2, their DNA foundation model. We're now working with their scientists to uncover novel biological concept that no human scientist knows, but EVO knows. We think that interpretability is one of the most important problems of our time, and we just raised $50 million in order to answer the question of what's actually going on inside the mind of an AI model. We're hiring the best technical talent in the world in order to answer this question, and feel really strongly that understanding and then intentionally designing AI systems is going to be critical for building the future of safe and powerful AI.
AI's strange output. An anecdote shared showed an OpenAI Codex model repeatedly outputting "Stop, I'm going insane" during an error state, highlighting unusual model behavior under pressure, not implying sentience. AI safety regulation warnings. Helen Toner. Former OpenAI board member Helen Toner warned that without proactive safety measures now, a major AI incident could lead to a detrimental knee-jerk overreaction in regulation later, using the 3 Mile Island nuclear analogy.
And I certainly know people who are working on, sort of like a Patriot Act for AI, where the Patriot Act was put in place after 9/11, but had really been developed in advance. And sort of setting aside the merits of that bill, I think that is a reasonable way to be thinking about AI policy right now. The other model for this that I have thought about is sort of the trying to avoid a 3 Mile Island situation, where 3 Mile Island as a nuclear disaster seems to have basically killed the US nuclear industry because the safety regulation that was put in place afterwards was just too onerous and wasn't comparing to risks posed by other sources of energy and wasn't actually kind of commensurate to the level of risk. And instead it just sort of shut down the whole industry. And I think that story, in my mind, should be motivation for AI developers to want to have some more safety guardrails in place earlier to prevent that kind of accident, or to mean that if that kind of accident happens, you have a better answer, or, legislation.
Tesla bot update anticipated. Given rapid progress and Elon Musk's pace, there's growing anticipation for a significant update or new version of Tesla's Optimus humanoid robot soon. Grok gets upgrades. Elon Musk's AI, Grok, received updates adding voice interaction, vision capabilities, and memory, catching up with features offered by competitors.